So my camera is lopsided because my stand broke. So I have not been, it's been like 3 days since I did like a video log of my life, but I am on a I'm on an edge of a breakthrough. Like it is happening. I can definitely feel it. So I have got my deposit, 600, and then I just gonna have faith that he's gonna give me the 1200 by the end of this month. And so Monday I'm gonna start moving, and then I'm gonna paint all the scuffs and take the pictures down. um and I'm just gonna have faith that he's gonna work everything out. I did not tell the lady that I'm leaving on the 1st. She thinks I'm, because I have to give her like a month's notice before I move out, but I'm not. I'm just gonna move all my stuff out. I got the new place, and then I'll stay there for about like 3 months maybe, and then I'll move to like these apartments. Take my bra off. I'm gonna move to these apartments at Lutz. So I don't know. I was over there for church today, and in Lutz, and I don't know. I feel so much peace over there. I feel so much peace at church. I don't know if it's because I've been regulating my nervous system, and so I'm more in the sympathetic than the sympathetic. So I don't know if it's that or if I actually like am like it's a sign. But I feel so much peace when I'm like at the Grace family at Lutz and when I'm at the Lutz campus. So I'm excited about my move, and I am excited to serve at the church. So yeah, I prayed for good money this week, and I made 281 yesterday, and I know I'm gonna make good money tonight. I'm gonna go there an hour early, but I just feel super happy because I've been regulating my system, and I'm just on a breakthrough. Like I know it's about to happen, just like with friends, like good friends in my life and good community, and like a man maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm not ready for one right now. I want to get better into like doing my hobbies. I want to like be like not have a phone for my days off and just do hobbies. That's what I really want to do. And I'm still like super heavily addicted to the phone. So, and I have but I'm happy because I have a lot of hobbies, and like, sewing. I really want to get into that and make like those dresses. And yeah, I did some breath work, and I realized that I'm not a dominant person. Well, I did shadow work first, and I realized I wasn't a dominant person. That's just like I put on like this big shell. Like when I came to Hope, I was like, so that was like my personality. Like, and then I pushed it away, like my inner child of like being kind, being nice. I pushed all that away because so I could survive, and so I let my shadow self like just take over. And my shadow self is mean and negative and shallow, and everything I needed to survive was not very good for me, like, but it helped. And I don't know what I would have done without it, but now I'm just like I gotta learn how to like integrate it and then just work through it. um I've been praying for that I can be more open with my tables because I am a server. I like serving. I want a better serving job, but I'm going to stay here until December and just get the hang of it all the way down, and just just work on some stuff like remembering like at the table who had what, and just like being open and talking to people, which I'm like not really good at, but I've been praying. And yesterday I was talking to a lot of people, which is really good, and just opening up, and like it makes me happy because I can like like that translates into real life, and just being approachable. I'm still like really bad on my RBF. I'm still working on it, but I really want to have a better RBF and just like be approachable, and warm. And I honestly think that it's gonna happen. Before I wouldn't talk or smile or anything to my tables. I would just give them their food and go, which is crazy. Um, but I mean, I'm getting better. Um, yeah, I feel like I matured a little bit in a couple months, you know. I'm like I used to always think like making connections were about how you made them feel, like being the fun person that everyone wants to be around. I thought that's what it was to make connections, but then like recently I was just like, no, it's just talk to people, and like just keep talking about it, and like talking about like stuff that you both like, and like that's how you make connections, just talking. And I didn't realize that until like literally a month ago. So now I'm just like, just talk and be nice and be sweet. And so I'm working on that, just talking and make connections and stuff like that. I'm a late bloomer, so everything like it literally takes a while for it to like hit, and then like I'm like, oh, that makes sense, you know. Um I do talk about myself all the time because I started talking, and I'm like, I don't know if, the person doesn't want to talk, or, like, I don't know what questions to like ask about. So I just talk the whole time, about myself, because it's easy. I can just talk about anything. And so, like, I've just noticed that now I've been like, the whole conversation is just me. Like, I do this. And I'm like, I got to work on that. Like, just ask questions like, hey, like, I don't know. And not just like have them just listen to you talk about yourself. um, so I need to work on that. I'm very nervous. Like, I had another glow up with my body and my face. I get a lot more tension, and I don't know. I just don't want it to go too much to my head, because I like, if you can't handle something, he's not, he's gonna take it away. And like, I want to learn how to handle it. I love the way I look, and I love like my body, and I love like people looking at me. I love the attention I get, but it's like I it consumes me, like I'll go to church and be like, who's looking at me? Do they think I'm cute? Like I consume I my thought me like I consume myself with my own thoughts. And so I'm just like, I really have to work on like not being vain, and be confident, like, but not conceited. And like it's really hard because I don't know how to do it. I never like had this attention. I never looked like this until recently. So it's just, I want it to stay, but I need to learn how to like be with it, Um, yeah. I just don't want to be conceited and stuff like that. Um, I bought all furniture for my house, um, my apartment, and I'll probably stay there for like a couple months, and then I'll probably move to Carlton Arms. But it's a little tricky because I have to be out of here by the first, because first would be rent day, and I'm going to be out, or I'm moving out the first. I'm not paying rent here. And so I have to have all my stuff out before rent day. And then but then I have like, I bought like a new bed, dressers, um, shelves, um, like shower stuff, curtains, comforter, everything. I bought a whole new like studio apartment, where I get it off Temu, so it was really cheap. It's like $500. Um, but I bought it all there, and it's all coming here. And Temu takes like, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks to ship. So it's like, everything says it's supposed to come on the 27th, but so that gives me 4 days for everything else to come, like for if anything like was missing to come. But I'm nervous because like, if I move before the first, like there's no way she's gonna let me come back and like pick up stuff as they come in. So I'm like, I need everything to come in before the first, so that I can take it to my house. And I'm gonna have to talk to them and see if I can start moving stuff in the 31st. Yeah, it's a time crunch. And yeah, like, there's no room for error, and so I really need God to help me with that. Like literally, like, just take care of it. I need everything before the 27th. This room is gonna be, and I need to do all my painting and move everything out before then, so that I can take stuff to my sister's house for like a couple days. But I need to do everything before that, before all the stuff comes. Oh, I'll put all the stuff in my sister's house. I don't know, one of them. And then literally on the first, I'll literally have nothing in here. Yeah, I don't know how we'll do it when we get there, but yeah, I'm really nervous. I noticed yesterday my coworker, he like, so everyone I'm close to, I'm like not the nice to. I'm not mean. I'm not nice. I'm like very snappy, irritable, like the closer you get to me, the more like my real personality comes out, and like I live in my shadow self. So like I'm very negative, very judgmental, very like rude. Like my shadow like is very, very like prominent. And so yeah, like I feel like every relationship will get me ready for my actual relationship, to understand how to talk to people and like how to like, I don't know. I just yesterday I was talking to my coworker. We're really close, Carlos, and I'm just like, we argue at least one time every shift. We like, I'm always saying something negative to him, something mean to him. He's always telling me I'm mean. Like he said, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 6, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's like I only do that to people I'm really close to, and it should be the other way around. And but I just don't know how to fix that. And also like my body, like when I think about like being mushy, like being nice to people, like I all like, ugh, you know, I feel kind of weird. But I gotta work on that. And yeah, I have so much stuff I could be doing as a hobby. Like it's crazy. I really want to do sewing. I have a sewing machine. I just gotta learn how to do it. I have journaling. I can start doing my memory book. I have I'm gonna do a memory box to just any like things I had from childhood, like the Care Bear movie, the sing along movie, a Care Bear, Jack and Dax I'm gonna get, XX Tricky video game, Cat in the Hat video game, um, like a little pup pup poster, the Club Penguins books, probably Skippo. We played that a lot. Just like anything from my childhood. The Free Willy movie, because that was the first movie I watched when we came to Hope. Just like I'm gonna fill it up with like a lot of memorabilia. I really have to like document every day, because I'm literally on the brink of like such a change. Like it's just crazy. Like the Lord has really been like really good to me. This was such a good idea to do, like just to take 6 months and just like focus on spiritual and mental health was such a good idea, because like my mental health is doing like a lot better, and so is my spiritual health. Like it's amazing. And I'm just crazy. Like, I mean, I'm kind of actually sad, like thinking about like the growth like that I'm about to have. Like I'm on a bridge of like a growth, and like thinking about that, it makes me actually sad. Like because I have like abandonment issues. I hate the ending. I hate like everything makes me sad. Like just because like growing up, like I was so happy when like there was like 36 of us in a dorm, and then like, and so many good memories I had. And then it's like throughout the years they all left, you know, and I have a whole new bunch of girls that I like not really close to. Like it's just like, yeah, so I have a lot of like attachment issues, like abandonment issues, and the close of things always makes me like really depressed. And so like even like like I left Hope at 19. So 19 to 25, I was literally just laying in bed depressed. Like I didn't have any friends. I didn't make any friends because I wouldn't get out of my house. I was overweight. Like I was so depressed, and I didn't even know it. And like I had so much like mental health problems, and it was like I was always like I would leave a job and just not care. Like, well, how am I gonna do my bills? I don't like, I just care, because I was like in survival mode, you know. um I was in my sympathetic mode like my whole life, so I never cared. Like I was such a defiant, like deviant, like just, you know, nothing penetrated because of like my nervous system, you know. And like it's just crazy that I'm like gonna miss that just because I hate like the closing thing of things, you know. I'm gonna miss the old me, the old like how it like just the thought of it. And yeah, it's really crazy. But but I'm very, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to move to Lutz though. I have peace about it. It's crazy because before I literally I had to live in a busy area, like urban area, busy area with a lot of people because I hated being by myself. I hated the country. I hated like where like stuff where there was nothing there. Probably because my childhood. But because like when I was a child, like when there was so many girls, like 36 girls were packed in that dorm. We had like so much more fun. And then, when there was like 15, 16 of those girls, like it was so depressing. Like I'd always look back and be like, I remember these times, so I'm like less to in my head is still like bad, so that's probably why I wanted like so many people and stuff like that. But now like I'm ready to move to country. It's like all spaced out over there. But yeah, I work tonight. I'm gonna go in there an hour early, so I can make money. And I know that Charmaine's not gonna be she's not gonna be, she's not gonna care. She wants to leave. So that's that. And yeah, I really don't want to lose my body, my butt. I want my face to be thin and I want my stomach to be thin. But I don't want my butt to be thin, and when you lose weight, it's always all together. Last time I prayed that it was just my face and my stomach, and it was. But then I'm losing weight again, and it's part of my butt. But then when I gain weight, it's gonna be like mostly my butt. But yeah, I am happy. My next things that I'm really working on is literally staying off my phone and really diving into my hobbies. I really need to make dresses because I love wearing dresses, like the shorter dresses. I love them. And like, oh my gosh, I'm a girly girl. I didn't know that. So like I have complex trauma, CPTSD. So it's like we don't really know what our personality is. We don't know like anything just because we have so much trauma. We're just trying to survive. We don't have time for inspiration, for all that. We're just trying to survive. So it's like we've been closed up our whole lives just surviving. And it's like when you finally open up, it's like you don't know who you are. And like I'm like slowly figuring out my personality. I don't even know my personality. I'm slowly figuring out my personality. Like I love pink, which I like. So I'm figuring out that my personality is like literally everything I hated as a child, which is crazy. Like I love pink. I love like flowers. I'm pretty sure I love flowers, like pink flowers and like pink roses and stuff like that. I think I am actually a girly girl. And I think I like actually I hid that because I was like insecure because I'm like you can't be a girly girl and be ugly when I was younger. I was like I'm too ugly for like all that stuff. So yeah, I think I'm actually like a really big girly girl. I just bought a purse because I'm like, I really want a purse. I really want to start using a purse. And like just like little stuff that older girls used to do back then. I'd watch them and I would be like, I'm too ugly to do. But like now I'm like, I need to do this. But yeah, I think I'm really turning into a girly girl. And it's like everything's coming together. It's just like, you gotta change your inside to match your outside. I want people to look at me and see that I'm so pretty, but then also get to know me and like my personality is pretty. Like femininity or being a high value woman is like it's not like outside, and that's what I used to think. Like I used to wear like good perfume and purses and jewelry and stuff like that because I'm like I'm a feminine woman, but it's like or how high value woman, but it's like it's mainly about the inside. And I worked on the outside a lot, and like now I need to work on the inside. Like I want to be nice, sweet, like positive, non-judgmental, and like I've been working on that in my affirmations. Not enough, not, but I like I'm trying now because like personality is way more person important than like looks, and I want a good personality. I want to be sweet and just chill, everyone can hang out with, and just, warm and have a nice, like, open face. Yeah, it's 20 minutes. It's crazy. I covered everything. So my Monday I'm off, or tomorrow I'm off, and I'm gonna try to like just do journaling, do some memory logs. I really want to get into yoga, but like in my head I have to like, I have to be like, I do yoga because it helps with this, this, and this. I can't just be like, I want to do yoga because it's like a fad. Like I have to like connect it to stuff that's like healthy for me. Like journaling, it helps me process emotions. Breath work, it helps me release emotions. Meditation helps me calm my body. NSDR, I forget what it's called, but it also helps me with stress and helps me go to sleep. I slept for 5 hours. Also, I have insomnia because it's triggered by stress, and I'm not stressed as a person. Like, I'm not like stressed like I have this, I have this, I have this, like I'm not head stressed, but my body's stressed, my body's stressed because of my mental health has been off my whole life. So I'm not like head stressed, I'm my body's stressed, like my body's tense. And so I'm working on that. Yeah, I can't wait for this night. I'm gonna make good money. Also, I need it to go by fast. Also, I spent so much money because I'm like, God's gonna help me. God's gonna pay. So I mean, this week and last week I made so much money. So I'm just like, I have 2 weeks left. I'm obviously gonna make good money both weeks because he's gonna like work that way. But obviously I'm gonna have my bills paid for, my bill and the house money. And so I spent like more stuff, and I'm like, he's just gonna pay for it. Because I was at church and they did a sermon about trusting in God. Like trusting in God, like you already know that God's like already has it. Like he already laid the groundwork. It's already gonna happen. So I'm like, that's like trust the process. So I'm like, okay, I trust it, and I bought like more stuff. I spent like $600 in 2 days. I'm like, I trust the process, and God's going to help me make up to $600. So we'll see. Anyways, it's 22 minutes. That's crazy. I have to buy more vitamins because I have to get back into taking my multivitamins and my brain vitamins, my bladder vitamins, and stuff like that. But yeah, I love who I'm becoming. I'm very happy. Excuse me. Okay. All right.